Self-expression, just musing on deliberate allowance and how crucial both of those words are. How the deliberate portion is really, really important. An active allowance, taking an active role in the surrender, that is necessary for it to be what you intended to be, for it to feel the way you intended to feel. It is the deliberate decision that is conscious. In the making of a deliberate decision, we are returned to the state of consciousness, which is what we are. And in making the deliberate, conscious decision to allow whatever content is there in the present moment, to allow the present moment to take whatever form it is taking, to allow the self to express however it is expressing in the present moment, then we are fully lined up with ourself. And it's the full alignment that feels good. It is literally the stepping into our own power, and it is empowering, and it feels powerful. But both parts are critical. It's not a passive allowance. It's not a just sitting down and folding the hands and biting the tongue. It's not that kind of allowance. It's not a suppressive allowance. It's deliberate. It's intentional. It's on purpose. It is conscious. It's aware. It is awareness, perhaps even first in the moment of resistance, or at least awareness of some form, something that is happening, whether it is happening within you or without you, or whether it is the perception of nothing happening, because that is a happening also, especially as perceived by ego, which tends to be terribly uncomfortable with a perceived lack, right? A perceived lack of event, a lack of happening, and so ego responds to that in very much the same way as anything else. But it is first just the noticing of what is, the noticing of if there is resistance within you. And even if there is not, even if it's this immediate presentation with a situation and you're just there, you still make the conscious decision to be there. You just choose. You have that moment of internal awareness, of full consciousness, where you decide, I am here, this is here, and I am choosing to just be here. I am choosing to witness. I am choosing to honor. I am choosing to accept. I am making a conscious decision. And then the acceptance is happening on purpose. And now I'm in my power. Now I am fully lined up with myself. Now, in making a deliberate choice of acceptance and allowance, I am fully embodying the awareness that I am. I move into the state of non-judgment, of non-reactive observation that is intensely alive and focused and aware and conscious. It's not a passive allowing. It's not checking out. It's not shutting down. It's choosing to participate. And to participate in the purest form, which is simply being. Simply being there. Being present for it. Bearing witness to it. Honoring that this is self. This is life expressing. This is divine spirit that is manifest in some form before you, whether that is within or without, and just feeling the honor of that, the honor of your being the eyes, being the ears, being the sensory vessel that gets to experience this manifestation in this moment. There is not one other like it, and there never will be. And so leaving the judgment behind and fully embracing what is happening with you, for you, in this moment, and being there with it and for it. It's powerful. But it is so crucial. The deliberate component is so crucial. They're both crucial, but it starts with that, with the intentional, conscious decision to be there. That is what connects you. That is when you are stepping into yourself, the alignment of self, which is consciousness, which is aware, which is awake, which actually is all the time holding that exact frequency of witnessing you as the expression of self and the unfolding of life experience. It is there. It is with you at all times. It is thrilled in your unique manifestation of being at all times. It wants to be present for that. It doesn't want to miss one thing, and so it never does. It's wholly, fully focused on you, on witnessing you, on soaking it all up, taking it all in, which means no extraneous energy. Nothing trickled out, nothing thinking about something else, nothing focused away from this moment, nothing focused in opposition to this moment. Fully focused, a deliberate, conscious decision to be present in this moment with you, as everything. When you are focused in that way, you are focused in the way that source is. And everything feels it. Everything resonates that same conscious awareness back to you. When you are looking at the sky and you are embracing in the moment exactly what this moment is, the sky is looking at you in that same way and embracing you in that same way. And really it always is. Everything around us is, whether or not we can feel it, whether or not we're paying attention to it, but the deliciousness, the satisfaction comes in deliberately paying attention to it. That's where it is. In the tapping in, the tuning in. That's where the good feeling comes from. That's where the empowerment comes from. Making the conscious decision. And then feeling all of it. Reflecting back to you. Everything becomes more conscious with your intentional tapping into pure consciousness. And it's visceral. And it's real. And all you desire in that moment is to be there present with it. I don't know. It's powerful. And I just felt the desire to express that. Because in this moment, that is how self has chosen to express. And I, in choosing to bear witness, am deliberately allowing it. Without question, without judgment, appreciating that it is what it is and that there will never be another moment nor expression precisely like this one. And that is truly satisfying.